Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'm priest and officer 500, Officer YAHUAH. And to my right,
priest and officer 50,
and we're joined by priest and officer of 1,000, Officer Hayah. I would like to start the class by saluting all the men of Israel, all the Adamanium, Yahawah Hashem Yahushua B'akatam. Salute all the Al-Quathian, all the sisters, Yahawah Shemar Alatab Hashem Yahushua. This I.S.U.P.K Sabbath service, Philadelphia. Right, the I.S.U.P.K was started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General YAHANNA. Since 1969, the I.S.U.P.K has been bringing out the truth of the Bible as so-called blacks, so-called Latinos or Hispanics, and so-called Native Indians, or First Nation men, women, and children of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Right, so the I.S.U.P.K is the vanguard of the truth, the leaders of the truth, the only truth. So when you hear somebody say you're in the truth, you have to be in the I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K is not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or any other organization. We stand alone in the tradition of Yahushua, our King, ignorantly called Christ in the image. So we're going to begin the service. Men up here at Madian. I call up our third priest. What you call? So I brought Hayah, Bakasha, present thyself.
Hayah, Ban Bunyamin, Ban Yashua.
I brought Hayah, Ban Bunyamin, Ban Yashua.
Yahawah Shemel Shabakatam.
Yahawah Shemel Shabakatam. Pastor Charles, Bakasha.
YAHUSHUA, which means to Israel.
And ask the congregation to Amadium, Wasar, Wahapanya, Hakodam, and face the east. Begin by saying the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shankar, Yahawah, Malakwatka, Kaba'ah, Matazayaka, Hayah, I.S.U.P.K, Waharatiza, Khawah, Hayah, Mashamayim, Nathanawa, Macham, Ka, Yawan, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatinawa, Mala'ah, Tabi'aynawa, Manasayawan, Abal, Abashaynawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakha, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Amen. English translation, Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The cock, the power in the Hebrew. YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHA.
YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHA.
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 Nathanael.
AKAK. AKAK.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Kamadawa.
Kamadawa.
Akak.
AKAK.
Atahor.
ATAHOR.
Amatazariah.
AMATAZARIAH.
Akak.
AKAK.
Ahakim.
AHAKIM.
Amathiam.
AMATHIAM.
Akak.
AKAK.
Arakawat.
ARAKAWAT.
Atama'ala.
ATAMAALA.
Lagorishan.
Lagorishan.
YAHAWASHI,
YAHUSHA. English translation, Yahawah.
Yahawah.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal
Power to heal.
all manner of sickness
All manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
I.S.U.K. power structure blessing. Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
YAHAWASHI.
YAHUSHA.
YAHAWAH.
YAHUAH. Matazabaya. ALLURBANCENTRAL. YAHANNA. YASHUA. APPLEMUSIC. English. Yahawah.
Yahawah.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us
Bless us.
and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so big.
Thank you so much.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharyam.
Aharyam.
Bayan.
Did you do the power structure? And you do bless Israel as well?
Oops.
Oh yeah, we did bless it. The prayers are kind of backwards. All right, let's go into Psalms.
Asha'ah.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharyam.
Aharyam.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Aisha.
Aisha. Shamayam.
Baharatazah.
Baharatazah. Al-Yathun. Lamawat. Lagalka. Ayanawan. Shemoraka. Hanala'ah. Yanawan. Wala'ah. Yayishun. Shalomor. Yashua. Yahawah. Shemoraka. Yahawah. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawumam. Ashamash. La'ah. Lachaka. La'iraq. Balayala. Yahawah. Yashmorka. Makarai. Yashmor. After Pashka. Yahawah. Yashmor. Tada'aka. Waba'aka. Wayafa. Wa'aid. English translation, Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahawah,
My help cometh from Yahawah.
which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahawah is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahawah is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahawah shall preserve thee from all
Yahweh
evil.
shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahawah shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
Time forth,
and even forevermore.
and forevermore.
Psalm 83 in Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Karash.
Al-Bakarash.
Al-Shaqwa.
Wa'al-Fashaqwa. Al.
YAHANNA.
Yahanna.
Wabika.
Awayabika.
Yahamoyawan.
Yahamoyawan. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Yawa Yanwa. Sawada. Wayafa. Aitazawa. Altazapawanika. Amorwa. YAHUAH, Wanakakido, Ogoya, Wala'a, Yazakor, Shem Yasha'Allah, I.W.A, Kaya, YAHUAH, Labak, Lachadwa, I.U.I.C, YAHUAH, YAHUAH, Aholia, Adawam, YASHUA, I.O.C.K, Mawa Wahagorian, Gabal, I'm a one, Palashat, and Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Lanawat, Hamun, Hayawah, Zawad, the Banyalawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Barnakal, Hoyashwan, Yashamadwa, Bayan Ira, Kaiwa, Daman, Laha Datma, Shayathanwa, Nadayadmawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakal Tazmanai, Kol Nasia Kanwa, Ashore, Amorwa, Narasha, Nanawat, Nahawat, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shaya Thunwa, Galgala, Wakwash, the Panyaraka, Kaash, Taba Ira, Wakalaba, Falahat, Horyum, Khan, Varadakma, Basa Iraka, Wapasaba Pakka, Fabahalam, Fa'a, Panyahum, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shemka, Yahawah, the Bashma, Wayabahalwa, I.I. Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shemka, Yahawah, Labatka, Al-Yawan, Al-Kaharatazal. Psalms 83, English translation. Keep not thou silent, O Yahawah.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahawah.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
For thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hated ones.
And consulted against thy hated ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come and let us cut them off
"Let us cut them off
from being a nation,
in the nation.
that the name of Israel
For Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together.
with one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom.
and the Ishmaelites
And the Israelites.
of Moab
Moab.
and the Hagarim,
Nazarene.
Gabal
Moab.
and Ammon
And
and Amalek,
Amalek.
the Philistines,
Philistines.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
And Tyre.
Ashur also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
And Lot.
do unto them
Who unto them?
as unto the Midianites,
To the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
To Sisera.
as to Jabin,
To Japan.
at the brook of Kishon, which perished in Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They came as done for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
They nobles like a
and
red.
like the end. Yea, all their princes as the Ba and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahawah in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, and as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid thy storm. Fill their faces with shade, that they may seek thy name. Oh Yahawah, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahawah, art the most high of all the earth. Star, which means to turn. YAHUSHUA, which means to be seated. So I could just stay for the first seven of YAHUSHUA. I got some breakfast in my car. I'm gonna take off real quick.
So we're going to start in Leviticus chapter, we're going to start in Genesis chapter 31 and 29 and the Lashma Kodash. So get your blue letter Bible out, get your Tanakhs out. We're going to read it. We're going to read 21 verses in the Hebrew, and we're going to go over it in the English. Genesis 31 and 29. Slovakia. Genesis 31 and 21. Okay. This is the book of Genesis, the 31, and verse 29. Yash, La'al, Yad Yah, La I.S.U.P.K, I'm come, Ra, Wa Allahaya, Abayakam, Asham, Amash, Amar, Al-Ya, La Amar, Ha Shamar, Laka, Ma Dabar, Ain, Yakwa, Ma Tawa, I, Ra. Verse 30. Y-A-H-A, Ha-Lak, Ha-Lakaf, Kaya, Na-Kasak, Nakasatha, Labayath, Abayak, Lama, Ga, Nabath, Af, Allah, Ya, Allahaya. Verse 31. Waya Ain, Yakwa, Waya Amar, Lala Bun, Kaya, Yaraathya, Kaya, Amarathya, Pan, Tha Gaza, Af, Banawathyaka, Ma'anya. Verse 32. Ain, Ashar, Thamataza'a, Af, Allahayaka, La'a, Yakhaya, Naga, Ak, Yanawa, Ha-Har, Laka, Ma, Imadia, Wa-Kwak, Laka, Wa-La'a, Yada, Yakwa, Kaya, Rakal, Ganab. Verse 33. La Bun, Ba'aho, Daikwa, Waba'aho. Come. La'a, ha, Waba'aho, Shafya, Ha'ama, ha, Wala'a, Mataza'a, Wayataza'a, Ma'ahaw, La'aha, Ba'ahaw. Recall, verse 34. Genesis 31 and 34. Recall, La Quaquak, Hatha Ra'yam, Wathashmam, Bakal, Ha Gamal, Watha Shah, Yahum, Mashash, Laban, Kal, Wala'a, Mataza'a. Verse 35. Watha Amar al Abaya al Yakar Ba'ayanya Adanya Kaya La Wakal La Wawam Ma Panyaka Kaya Darak Nashyam Laya Yakapash Wala'a Mataza'a Yum. Verse 36. Yakar La Yaikwa La Yaikwa Yasra Yara Ba Laban Yain Yaikwa Amar La Laban Ma Hashai Ya Ma Ha Ta'afya Kaya Dala Kwa Akarya. Verse 37. Kaya Ma Shashta Ka Kaya Mataza Makal Kaya Bayaka Shaya Ka Nagam God Aakya Wa Akyuka Wak Yak Wa Bayan Shanayaahla. Verse 38. Za Isharyam Shana Inakya Ainka Ra Kalyaka Yak La'a Shakawa Yoya Taza Ainka La'a Akal Akalathia. Verse 39. Ta Rapa La'a Haba'athia Al Yaka Anakya Akatana Mayadya Thaba Kwashna Ganabafya Yawam Waga Nabathya La Yala. Verse 40. Ha Yayathya Ba Yawam Akalunya Chabra Wa Kwarak Bala Yala Wa Thadad Shanathya Ma'ayanya. Verse 41. Za La Ya Aisharyam Shana Babayathka Ibadathika I Rabbi I Shara Shana by Shafya by Nathyaka Wa Shasha Shunyam by Taza Anka Wa Tha Khala Af Mashakarathya I Sharaf Ma Manyam. Verse 42. La Walaya La Waya La Allahaya Abaya Allahaya Abraham Wa Pakad Yatazakwak Haya Laya Kaya Aitharaya Kwam Shalakaf Naya Af Ein Yaya Wa Af Yaga Ya Ya Wa Aya Allah Waya Kak Amash. Verse 43. YAHANNA Laban YA Amar Yaihua Habanawath Banathya Wahabanyam Banya Taza'anya Wakal Ashar Atha Ra'aha Laya YAHUAH Walabanafya Ma Aisha La Ila Ha Yawam Awa Laba Yanan Ashar Ha Ladwa. Verse 44. Wa Aitha Laka Nakawatha Baraya Anya Wa Atha Wahaya Lai Bayanya Wabayanka. Verse 45. Yaihua Iban Yama Matazaba. Verse 46. Ya Amar Yaihua La Akwa La Quatwa Abanyam Waya Kwakwa Abanyam Waya I.S.U.P.K Waya Akawa Sham Al Hago. Verse 47. Waya Kwara Loa Laban Yagal Shah Hadawath Yaihua Kwara Loa Gala Waya Amar Laban Hagov Hazab Bayanya Wabayanak Hayawam Ayo Khan Wara'a Shamwa Gala'ai. Verse 49. Wahamatazapa Ashar Amar Yatazap Yahawah Bayanya Wabayanak Kaya Nas verse 49. Ayash Ma'ai. I think that's 21 verses. Sure.
You want to finish?
Yeah, I think we're on English. Start at.
I'm good. 129.
So you can start at English.
Yeah, 49.
30, 29, 49.
Yeah, we start.
Come on. Sorry, push the line. The book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 29. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But the God of your father spake unto me yesternight, saying, Take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad. Verse 30. And now through the wildness thou wouldest needs be gone, because thou sore longest after thy father's house. Yet wherefore hast thou stolen my good, my gods? And Jacob answered and said to Laban, Because I was afraid, for I said, Peradventure thou wouldest take by force thy daughters from me. With whomsoever thou findest thy gods, let him not live. Before our brethren discern thou what is thine with me, and take it to thee. For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen from them. And Jacob went, verse 34, and Jacob went into Jacob, and Laban went into Jacob's tent, and unto Leah's tent, and into the two manservants' tents, but he found them not. Then went he out of Leah's tent and entered into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel, verse 34, now Rachel had taken the images and put them in the camel's furniture, and sat upon them. And Laban searched all the tent, but found them not. Verse 36, and Jacob was wroth, and showed.
35.
Verse 35, and he said to her father, Let it not displease my lord that I cannot rise up before thee, for the custom of women is upon me. And he searched but found not the images. Basically saying she was a monthly. And Jacob was wroth and showed with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, What is my trespass? What is my sin that thou hast so hotly pursued after me? 37. Whereas thou hast searched all my stuff, with what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt us both. In 20 years, 38. This 20 years have I been with thee. Thy ewes and thy she-goats have not cast their young, and the rams of thy flock have I not eaten. Verse 39. That which was torn of beasts I brought not unto thee. I bear the loss of it. Of my hand didst thou require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night. Thus I was, verse 40, thus I was, and the day the drought consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep departed from mine eyes. Verse 41, thus have I been 20 years in thy house. I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters, and 6 years for thy cattle, and thou hast changed my wages 10 times.
All right, that's it. So there was a lot in that precept right there, but a lot of it is self-explanatory. So now Jacob knew the Most High because he followed the traditions of his forefathers, of Abraham, Isaac, right? And it fell to Jacob. So what took place? Rachel took the idols from her father. So Laban was an idol worshiper. So that proves that he was what? Dishonest. He wasn't dealing with Jacob right. That's why Jacob said what? In the 20 years, Laban jerked him 10 times. He changed his wages 10 times, meaning he kept on cutting it down, even though he was increasing Laban's flocks. So then when he was leaving, Jacob was leaving because he knew that Laban was going to be jealous. But what he didn't know that his one of his wives, Rachel, had took her father's idols to carry with her on the journey. So that's what Laban was looking for. He was looking for his idols. Right. Which is ridiculous, my gods. How could you take a god and put him in your pocket? Right? Right, sis?
Why did she take the idols in the first place?
Because that was the tradition she was raised in. Remember, Jacob was living for 20 years with Laban. So even though she was his wife, she was still in the house of her father. So she was still carrying on the traditions of her father because Jacob was always in the field. So he didn't even know she was still given to idols. You understand? And it brings up to today where it shows you that the women are the weaker vessel in the sense they're easily, they're naive to the law and easily deceived. So she was still keeping the traditions of her father. Right? But then that's what Jacob had to break off. And that's what the scripture says. Then shall a man leave his mother and father, cleave unto his wife, and become one flesh. So when she's out of her father's house and under Jacob's care, then he could what? Break her away from the traditions of her family and teach her his customs. So that one was taking place. Right? And then Jacob said in the 20 years, what happened to him? There was a drought while he was farming. Then he suffered frostbite, right? Tending to the cattle in the wintertime. And even losing sleep. Right. He said he suffered all that. And Laban still didn't deal with him right. And he said, while I was tending your animals, if a wild animal ate one of your cattle, I didn't come to you with the matter. He said, I ate that. Wow. Right? He said, I didn't bring it to you and say, well, the lion ate your 3 of your head of cattle. So you just got to take the L. Jacob said, no, I took it on myself. Just so you wouldn't have to take the loss. You understand? So in that, it was showing you how righteous Jacob was and how Laban was not being fair to him and why he had to leave Laban's house. Right. All right, so let's continue in the reading. Is there any other questions on that chapter?
I got a question in the chat.
Okay, go ahead.
One heathen said, why do we have electronics on? I told him that was a Jewish custom not to have electronics.
Yeah, show me where that's against the law. The Bible said where there's no law, there's no sin. Right. Right? What is a sin according to the Bible? Transgression of the law. So what does having electronics have to do with the Sabbath day? Right. They have to answer that question. Now that's my question to you. What does electronics have to do with the Sabbath day? Christ said that the Sabbath was made for man. Man was not made for the Sabbath. So if you're given to doctrine and to Jewish customs, then by all means continue to do that. But in here and for the nation of Israel, we're going to keep the laws of the Most High God. Go ahead, sir.
Isn't that person using electronics to ask that question?
Right. So it's kind of hypocritical to type in, put away your phone in. That's an excellent point, Officer By. So let's go back into the reading so we can knock this out. Carl, you want to take the next 21?
Am I done?
Yeah, did you go 41? Yeah, that was 41. Oh, it's going 49? Okay, go ahead.
Verse 42, except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, the fear of Isaac, had been with me. Surely God hadn't sent me away now empty. God hath seen my affliction and the labor of my hand, and rebuked thee yesternight. 43. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, these daughters are my daughters, and these children are my children, and these cattle are my cattle, and all that thou seest is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children which they have borne? Verse 4, now therefore come thou, let us make a covenant, I and thou, and let it be a witness between me and thee. In verse 45, and Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar. Verse 46, and Jacob said to his brethren, gather stones, and they took stones and made an heap, and they did eat there upon the heap. Verse 47, and Laban called it Jagar Shadatha, Shadutha, but Jacob called it Gilead. And Laban said, Salaki, is it he changed it because Laban worshipped different gods, so he wasn't, you know what I mean? No, Laban worshipped different gods, so
Right.
Jacob, I'm not gonna, like, he basically saying, I ain't listen to what he's saying.
Right.
I'm naming something else. So based my God.
Right. Is in his language and custom.
Come.
So Jar Shadutha probably was the language that Laban spoke, and then Jacob just named it in the Hebrew.
Come.
Right?
Laban said, this heap is a witness between me and thee this day. Therefore was the name of it called Gilead. 49. And Mizpah, for he said, the Lord which watch between me and thee, when we are absent one from another. Come.
Start at 50, we're going 50 to 1. $32 and 15. Okay, so we'll go from 31 and 50 to 32 and 15. Okay, go ahead.
Come. 32, 50, what's it?
50 to the end, and then 32 to 15.
Come. The book of Genesis chapter 31, verse 50. Ana Ban Bayak Wa'ain Takwak Nashayam Al Banathya Ayan Ayash Amanawa Yoraya Alahayam I Bayanaya I Banya Wabayanka Wabayan Knock. Verse 51. Wayamar Laban Laya Iqab Hana Hagal Hazab Wahana Hamatashab. Is it Matazaba Ashar Yer Yathaya Banya Wabayanak. Verse 52. I Hagal Hazab Wa'ada Hamatashaba Ain Anya La Ibar Halayak Af Hagal Hazab Wa'ain Afta La Afta Abar Alya Af Hagal Hazab Afta Hamatashab Haza'af how would you say this?
What verse?
Verse 52 at the end, the last word. La'ayim. Verse 54, 53. Al-Haya, Abaram, Alahaya, Abaram, Wa Alahaya, Nakai War, Yashap, Yashapatwa, Bayan, Yanwa, Ahaya, Abayam, Abayam, YASHUA, YAHUSHUA, no Shabai,
Shabai.
Shabai, YAHUAH,
Pakad.
Pakad, Abba
Yaw.
Yawa, Tashaka,
Yatazaka.
Yatazaka. Is that?
Count 54.
Verse 54. YAZABAK, YAHUAH, Zabak, Bahar, YAHUAH, La Akaya, Akau, La Akau,
Khayuwa.
La Akayawa, La Akau, La Kum, Akau, Wa, La Kum, Yaw, Yanawa, Bahar, verse 54, 55, Salaki. It's 55, Salaki. Yasham, Yashakam, Laban, Babakor, Yayan, Shakwa, Laban Yawa, Ban Yawa, Barak, Athayam, Lak, Yashab, Laban, Lamakwawamwa. Chapter verse
32 and 1.
the book of Genesis, chapter 32, verse 1. Iquab, Halak, Ladarakwa,
Pagai.
Bawa, Mal Akaya, Alahayam, Amor, Yaiquab, Kashor, Ra'ayam, Makana, Alahayam, Za, Kora, Shem, Hamakwawam, Hawa'ah, Makanyam, Kamakan, what? Verse 3. Yashalak, Yaiquab, Mal Akayam, Panyawa, I.S.U.P.K, I.S.U.P.K, Ikayawa, Arataza, Sha'ayar, Shada, Adawam. It's like that.
So it says Edom.
Kamakan.
Verse 4.
Verse 4. It's like Wayab Tazawa, Atham, La'amor, Kaha, Tha'amorwan, La Danya, La Aishaya, no, La Aishawa, Kaya, Ka'a, Amor, Ibad, Daf, Yaiquab, I'm the bun, Gorath, Wakar, Three, four, last word. I thought. Come. Verse 5. Haya, Laya, Shawo.
I thought is like now. You remember we say yum, I thought, like right now.
Come.
So I thought is now.
Haya, Laya, Shawar, Wakamor, Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. Wakamor.
War, right. Mahama war.
War. Taza'ain Wa'abad Washab Paka Wa'a Shalak Laha Gayat La Adanya Lama Taza'a Kan Ba'ayan Yak. Verse 6. YAHUSHUA Hamalak Kayam Al Yaquab La Mor Ba'ayanwa Al Ashayak Akhayak Al Aishawa Wagam Halak Lakwar Rathak Ma'awath Ayash Amawah. Verse 7. YAHUAH Ya'iqab Ma'ad Tazor Lawa Wayakataza Ha'ain Ashur Athawa Wa'ath Hataza Ain Wa'ath Habakor Wahagamayam Lashanya Makanawa. Verse 8. Wa'amor Ain Yabuwa Aishawa Al Kana Ha'akaf Wa Hakaya Hakawa Wahaya Hamakana Ha Nashor La Palyaf. Did you say
La Pala Yata.
Yata? Yeah.
Right, that's a ta, so that's Yata.
Come. Verse 9. Wayamor Yaquab Al-Haya Abaya Abaram Wal Al-Haya Abaya Yatazakwak Yahawah Amor Aya Shabab La Aratashak Walam Lathak Wa Ayatayab Imak. Verse 10. Quad Ta Nathaya Makal Haka Sadayam Wamakal Ha Amath Ashur Ashayaf Ath Ibadak Kaya Bamakwalya Abarathya, Haya Radan, Hazah, Wa'aitha, Haya Yathaya, Lashanya, Makana Wath. It's like I was messing up because I could tell that was Jordan because I was looking at it like last week or something like that.
Come on.
Verse 11, just recognize the word. Hataza, Yalanya, Na'a, Mayad, Akaya, Mayad, I.S.U.P.K, Kaya, Yara'ah, An, Kaya, Athawah, Pun, YAHAWAH, Wahakanya, Ain, Al, Banyam. Verse 12. Wa'atha, Amorath, Hayatab, Hayatayab, and Mak, Washamathya, Ath, Zorak, Kwayawal, Hayam, Ashur, La'ab, Wa, Sapar, Marab. Verse 13. Wayalam,
Lach.
Wayalak. That's the insert.
Wayalan.
Wayalan, Kam. Sham, Walayala, Yahawah, Yaquak, Man, Ba, Bayadwa, Manakaf, La I.S.U.P.K, Hakayawah. Verse 14. Azayam, Ma'athayam, Wathashayam, I.S.U.P.K, Yoraklayam, Mayathayam, Yalayam, Asherayam, Aishurayam. Verse 15. Gamayam, Mayanaya, Payath, Wabanyaham, Shalashyam, Parwath, Arayab, Bayam, Waparayam, Ashura, Athanath, Ashurath, Ashuryam, Wa'ayyaram, Ashura. 15.
What's on that class? Get out of hand. Send Christ. Said by put the comments on the screen about Kusha.
I did.
You did? Okay, most of the Christ. All right. Carl, if you could go back.
Okay. Just checking out.
Officer Sadak wanted to join.
You can join.
I sent the invite, so he got it. It's on his part, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if if you see him in there. Could you see what I'm seeing?
Nah. But next time they come up, just leave me somebody that we know.
The officer Sadak, send a request again if you could about Kusha. All right, go ahead. 50 and 31 and 50.
31 50. The book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 50. If thou shalt afflict my daughters, or thou shalt take other wives besides my daughters, no man is with us. See, God is witness betwixt me and thee. And Laban said to Jacob, behold his heap, and behold this pillar, which I have cast betwixt me and thee. This heap be witness, these pillars be witness, that I will not pass over the heap to thee. and that thou shalt not pass over the heap and the pillar unto me for harm.
So basically, it's like a sign. They piles up rocks. So when you see that, those rocks is like a landmarker. On this side is yours. On that side is mine. Okay, go ahead. 53.
The God of 53, the God of Abraham, the God of Nahor, and the God of their father, judged betwixt us. And Jacob swore by the fear of his father Isaac. And Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount, and called his brethren to eat bread. And they did eat bread, and tarried all night in the mount. And early in the morning Laban rose, and kissed his sons and his daughters, and blessed them. And Laban departed, and returned to his place. Genesis chapter 32, verse 1. And Jacob went on his way, and the angels of God met him. And Jacob saw them and said, this is God's host. And he called the name of the place YAHANNA. Verse 3. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau, his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. Verse 4.
All right, so remember, they was in the mountains. So to show you that Esau dwelt in Mount Seir. That's the first homeland of the Edomites, of the so-called white man, biblically, right? In the ancient biblical name, Edom. Read on, verse 4.
Verse 4. And he commanded them, saying, thus shall ye speak unto my lord Esau. The servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed there until now.
So this fulfilled the prophecy, the scripture in Zephaniah 2:1, right? The nation not desired, right? Remember, Laban was a heathen nation, and he didn't deal right with Jacob. So Jacob had to constantly placate Laban. So now he left from Laban, and now he ran into Esau's brother, right? The Edomites. And now you're going to see that Jacob is going to go through a whole nother set of problems with Esau. Read on.
Sir. Verse 5. And I have oxen and asses, flocks and manservants and women servants, and I have sent to tell my Lord that I may find grace in thy sight.
Why? Because he's going into Esau's land. So now if Esau is Jacob's brother, why do we have to send all these tributes to Esau? You understand? To show you that what? That he did not have brotherly love towards Jacob.
Right.
That the so-called white man always hated black people from the beginning. And remember, he sold his birthright to fill his own belly, showing you that they greed, that all they're concerned about is wealth and taking care of themselves. So Jacob, knowing that, and saying, all right, I'm going to send my servant to give him all these things. So while he's there counting the riches he just increased, he'll let me alone and I can slide through the land. Right over side by.
But could also Jacob and Esau, after the encounter between the blessing between Isaac, Jacob had to flee to Laban because Esau sought to kill Jacob,
right,
in his mind. So
right,
it was still that.
Right, the enmity. So now he's leaving Laban. Now he got to go back to Esau's land. So now he's running back into the enemy. You know, so I don't understand, like in Deuteronomy, when Moses said that he was going to sell us into the hand of our enemy. And then today in 2024, black people is on the internet saying salvation is for the Edomites.
Right.
When they always showed us hatred.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how could you pray to a God of the people that had you in slavery? Like, where was the brotherly love? If they believed in Jesus Christ, then why did they lynch you?
Right.
Right? They will whip the hell out of you, and then you had to go to church with them on Sunday mornings. Right. And these are the people that you're going to follow to teach you the Bible when the Bible explicitly tell them they're not supposed to teach the Bible.
Right.
The Bible is not supposed to be taught by white people. Let's read that real quick off the sidebar. Let me get it. Give me 1 second. Right, Psalms. You got it off there, Bob?
Not yet.
Psalms 50:16, Bob Kushal. Psalms 50, verse 16 to 17. You're going to see what the Most High, through King David, said about the Bible and the Edomites. When you have it off the side, Bob, can you read it?
15 and 16.
Psalm 50.
Yeah, 50 and 15.
Verse 16, Bob Kushal.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked.
Unto the who?
But unto the wicked.
But unto the who?
But unto the wicked.
Hold that right there. Bakar, get me Job 9:24. So now we're talking to the wicked. So let's find out who is the wicked. You got it, Bakar?
Job 9:24.
Come.
The book of Job, chapter 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The planet Earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So that's a clue. Who is controlling the planet Earth? Let's go by process of elimination. In the book of Zephaniah 2:1, it says the Israelites is the nation that everybody hates, right? Or nation not desired. So is black people controlling the world? No, because we get shot in the face and unalive, and we can't bring justice to the people that torment us, right?
Right.
So that proves that it's not blacks, Latinos, or Native Indians. The Native Indians are reservations. The worst part of the land of North America, right? Not the Caribbean, because in the Caribbean, the native peoples in Jamaica, Puerto Rico is not allowed to go on their beaches.
Right.
You got Moab owning one side of the island, you got the British owning the other side of the island. So it's not blacks, Latinos, or Native Indians. What about the Hamites? Right? The Most High said that the children of Ham, a servant of servants shall he be. Right. Now, with all the mineral resources in the continent of Africa, do the children of Ham control the resources? No, they don't. They have something that we call what? Conflict diamonds, right? Conflict diamonds, because it's a conflict over the diamonds between the children of Ham and the children of Esau, right? The Hamites mine the diamonds, but who trade the diamonds on the stock market? A company called De Beers. If you never heard of De Beers, look it up. They control all the mineral resources in the continent of Africa. The French, the British, right? The Dutch, they control parts of the continent of Africa. So is that the children of Ham ruling the world? What about Elam? Is it the Elamite, the East Indians? No, they picking out of piles of garbage in India, right? They can't even clean up the Ganges River over there. Right? Is it the children of Ishmael? No, Israel just bombed them into the Stone Age. So who's the nation that's ruling the earth? It's the so-called white man. They're the ones that told the Iraqi army that they can't fly over the 33rd parallel. They're the ones that enslaved blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. You understand? They're the ones that control the Caribbean. The Hawaiian Islands. The Hawaiian Islands got to get food flowing in from mainland United States to go to the Hawaiian Islands. Let me say that again. The Hawaiian Islands, the children of Japhet have to import goods for mainland United States. So it's the children of Japhet, and they was misplaced because the Bible tells us the land of Gog and Magog was their land. Right. That's Russia and Eastern Europe. But Esau came out of the caves and kicked them out of there. So read that again, Bakar. Process of elimination. Let's find out what the Bible's talking about.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the wicked man is ruling the planet Earth. So now through a process of elimination, we find out that the oppressor, the so-called white man, Edom, the nation of Edom in the Bible, is the one controlling the earth, right? So now let's see what God said to the so-called white man in the book of Psalms. Officer, bye.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble.
No, Psalms 50 and 16.
16. This is the book of Psalms, 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked.
But unto the who?
But unto the wicked.
Read.
God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What has thou to do to declare the statutes? What is statutes? The laws. A statute is a law. What does the white man to do to declare God's laws? Read.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
The covenant, you read in Psalms, right? 147, 21, that what? The Lord gave his word unto Jacob. He made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He didn't make a covenant with Edom. What is thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant into thy mouth? Read on.
Verse 17. Seeing thou hatest instruction.
They hate instruction. Remember, when they had a chance to be the righteous, what did they do? They said, I don't want that birthright. Give me that raw meat. Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. You see how it goes back around to the deal he made with Jacob? That means that they're not supposed to be teaching the Bible. So blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, you should not be in a Christian church because Christianity is white supremacy.
Right.
If you notice, if you see any debates online between Captain Tazariak and any philosophy group, what is the main bone of contention? Salvation for the white man. You have the children of slaves, right, that's getting unalived by the police, right, living in poverty, the war on drugs, which is the war in the black community, right? But the children of the slaves, the people in poverty, is campaigning for their oppressors. Why? Because that's what Christianity teaches. Christianity teaches salvation for only the white man. But God is saying in the Bible, read that again, Officer Abad.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Seeing they hate instruction. They hate the laws of the Most High. The Most High said, pork, swine is unclean. You're not even supposed to touch it. What did they say? Pork to other white men. The Most High said the Sabbath day is the day to keep it holy. They turn into Sunday worship. They worship the sun. Right? They stole our identity, main one. And the biggest lie of all, they stole Christ's identity, saying Christ is a so-called white man. Right? For no marvel, Satan himself is turned into an angel of light. Seeing thou hatest instruction, read on.
And casteth my words behind thee.
And what do they do with the Bible? They throw it behind them and set up what? Christianity. Christianity, if you notice, Christianity have nothing to do with the Bible. Christianity is the worship of the so-called white man's image and their philosophy and what the Bible is. They're the ones that teach a black Latino that the law is done away with. Because where do black people have to go? To the Esau's theologian seminaries. And they're the ones that teach them the lie, and then they come to us, and now we gotta what? Teach them the truth of the Bible. Because obviously the oppressor doesn't know the laws of the Most High. Because what is sin? They say Christ came to forgive us of our sin, but what is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. So if the law is done away with, the death of Christ, then there should be no more sin then. There is no need for repentance because there is no more sin. You see how that doesn't make any sense? The laws endure forever. You understand? We should not be in a black Christian church, and we should not be listening to white people as it concerns the Bible. All right, Officer, you can drop that. Go back, call where you was. Go ahead, sir.
Time check 11:33.
Okay, come. I think we only got 7 more in the Hebrew. So go ahead, Officer.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I said the Lord is forever. I was watching this guy I watched on YouTube, on Instagram. He's a musician, he plays for the church and all that, but he's like a minister, you know.
Right.
And he was talking, like the Holy Spirit told me to tell you this. I said, why the Holy Spirit never tell y'all to keep the commandments?
Right.
You know, you gotta be righteous, troll. So everybody gets on. You don't have to do it no more. So everybody runs to Galatians. I said, y'all don't understand context of Galatians. I said, y'all keep on running to Galatians. I said, Christ never said not to keep the commandments.
Right.
And that's why I put him to when Christ was telling the Pharisees, he's like, do what they tell you to do, but don't do what they do. Like Christ is telling you to keep the commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When people don't understand, like when you don't follow Christ and you're trying to follow everything but Christ, you'll never keep the commandments. You'll keep the pastor, the Christian pastor telling you, don't do it because
Right.
just live off of love and be a good person.
Right.
So,
that doesn't make any sense. And also it shows you the hypocrisy of Christians. Because if Christ is the king, you, in essence, when you run to Galatians, what are you saying, Officer Abad? That Paul is greater than Christ, or that Paul is contradicting Christ. When Paul was chosen by Christ. So Paul didn't contradict Christ. Christianity contradicts the Bible.
Right.
So let's go and see what Christ said about the law. Give me Matthew 5:17. Because sometimes, because we know the Bible so well, as Israelites, we like to run and jump to all the precepts. Sometimes you don't have to jump all over. You just got to go to Christ. After Christ, I don't need to go to Paul. I can, but we don't need. It begins and ends with Christ, because the scripture says Christ have the keys to life and death, to heaven and hell.
Right.
He has the keys. So who should we listen to? The man that has the final say so is YAHUSHA. So let's go in the Bible and find out what Christ says about the Lord. If everybody have a question about the Lord, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, this is the final say in the Bible. When anybody asks you about the laws of the Bible, there's no need to go to Galatians or any other teachings of Paul, because Paul does not contradict Christ. Paul was chosen directly by YAHUSHA. So let's see out of the king's mouth, Jesus Christ in the English, YAHUSHA in the Hebrew.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
That's it. Is the heaven still here? Is the earth still here? That's the proof. Christ said, until the heaven and the earth pass away, if they're still here, the law exists.
Right.
I mean, it's not ambiguous, it's not obscure, it's not a dark saying, it's not a deep saying.
Right.
It's plain English, right? Anybody could read that and see what it says. Think not. What does think not mean? Don't even think it. Don't let it enter into your mind about the laws of God.
Right.
So the minute somebody tells you that, you know they're lying. Because Christ already said, don't even entertain that conversation. Don't even entertain it. So the starting point, the laws are done away with. You could try to gain a brother or sister if it's Black, Latino, Native Indian. But if it's any heathen, I wouldn't even waste my breath. The laws is not given to them. This book called the Bible is only for the Israelites.
Right.
This is our custom. This is our history. This is our tradition. This is our constitution. What is this?
Teaching Esau about the Bible coming from us, that's like casting a pearl before swine.
Exactly, sis. That's right. The sister said it's like,
To the dogs.
right, casting your pearls, before swine into the dogs. Because Christ, like the sister said in Mark 7:21, Christ called the Edomite woman a dog. How are you going to teach the dogs the laws of God? Right? The Bible already told us. David said what? Unto the wicked, God already gave him a commandment. Do not teach the Bible. And seeing that they hate instruction, they went and set up Christianity. So that's the proof we should even listen to the Christian church. The minute they start talking about the laws, you already know they're going against Christ. That should be an automatic. Okay, this is a nonsense conversation. Because Christ already told us, don't even entertain it. Don't even let it enter into your mind. So if it's a Black person to say, listen, man, the white man, if you went to a theologian school, you're already starting with a lie. Right. It's a sin for them to teach Black people the Bible if you didn't know. Right. Anybody online, if you didn't know, Psalms 50 and 16 clearly states the white man is not supposed to teach the Bible. Right. But seeing that he hates instruction, he goes about what? Teaching lies. That's how you know he's the wicked. Now, let's go back into the reading. Carl, pick up where you left off back in Genesis.
I'm on
6:32 and 6.
The book of Genesis chapter 32, verse 6. And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him. Verse 7. And Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks and herds and the camels into 2 bands. Verse 8. And said, if Esau come to the one company and smite it, and the other company which is left shall escape. Verse 9. And Jacob said, O God, my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which said unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal with thee. Verse 10. I am not worthy of the least of the mercies and of the truth which thou hast shewed unto thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and I now am I am become two bands. Verse 11, deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother.
To do what?
Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother.
So back then, Jacob already knew, praying to the Most High, that Esau already broke the brotherly covenant. He already broke it. So he had to ask the Most High to deliver him from the hand of the so-called white man, because that's who Esau is. So the law of a brother was already broken from back then. Read on.
Come, hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children. And thou saidest, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. Verse 13, and he lodged there that same night, and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother, 200 goats, she-goats, and 20 he-goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams. Verse 15, 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, verse 15, 30 milk camels with their colts, 40 kine, and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses, and 10 foals.
So you see, he had to get all that to try to placate Esau. And you know, even by giving him all that, he's still going to be mad at him. Right? Bring it up to today. Black Wall Street. Right? They would kill us, and they said, we don't want y'all black people around us. Go and have your own community. And we said, bet. That's cool. All we have is us. We're going to do our own thing. And because we're the children of the Most High, what happened? We prospered. Just like how the Bible reading about Jacob, what Jacob did when he was living with Laban. Jacob increased Laban, and Jacob increased himself. And he said that what? He became two bands. Two bands is two companies or two armies, right? Like a band of brothers, like a band of armies. So he said it became two armies, meaning his household doubled, right? He went from 2 wives to 4 wives, right? And he multiplied 12 sons. Plus, eventually their children. Right. So he became what? 2 companies, right? Bring it up to America. We have Black Wall Street, even while we're still working for the oppressor, right? Sharecropping and all that. What did they end up doing in sharecropping? We would farm the land, or we would farm the other side of the land for the oppressor. They would take what we made for them and then still come and take all of ours. And because we were 3/5 of a man, we couldn't go to the law to get justice. We just got robbed. We had to take the L and do it all over again. So right here is showing you that even though they were brothers, Jacob sent all that to Esau, and Esau still was looking to kill Jacob. He still was in fear that, damn, after I gave him 40 head of cattle, he'll still not be satisfied. And that's how you know who the oppressor is, that he's the devil. That they've been broke the brotherly covenant. You understand? Right. Like the scripture says, thou speak against thy own mother's son. Right. But you have to be in the I.S.U.P.K and have the spirit of the Most High to understand how could Esau be the nation of people that God hates and still be our brothers in the spirit. I was like, people that can't understand that concept, they cannot wrap their brain around that. But remember, all nations came out of Adam. Right. So aren't we all brothers? Right. But God only chose one nation. Right. That's how you understand that. So though Esau and Jacob came out of the same biological parents, Esau became his own entire nation. Right. Because he rejected the laws of God from the womb. Right. From the womb. He was fighting his brother in the womb. So he never had the spirit of brotherhood. Right? So I'm gonna end there, do the next 7. I'll do the last 7.
Time check, 45.
Okay, come. So we'll finish the 7 and then we'll start the prayers. So I'm doing 15.
All the way down to end of 23.
Okay, 15 to 23.
15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
Okay.
End of, wait.
22?
End of 21, yeah.
Okay. All right, Genesis 32, verse 15, and the last one.
Oh, 16, right? You start at 16.
16?
Oh, end of 22, yeah. 16 to end of 22. Slide.
All right. Genesis 32:16 and the last one, Kodash. Wayathun, Vayad, Ibad, the Yawa, Idar, Laba, Dawa, Waya, Amor, Al, Ibada, Yawa, Ibarwa, Lapanya, Wara, Wak, Thasha, Yamawa, Bayan, Idar, Iba, Yun, Idar, verse 17, Waya Tazawa, Af, Hara, Asha, 1, La'amar, Kaya, Yapa, Gashad, Aishar, Hakaya, Washa, Alak, La'amar, Lamya, Atha, Wa Ana, Falak, Wala Maya, Allah, Lapanya, Yak, Panyak, verse 18, Wa Amor Raf, La Aiba Dak, La Ya'ai Kwa, La Ya'ai Kwa, Mana Ka, YAHUAH, Shala Waka, La Adanya, La Aishar, YAHANNA, Gum, YAHUAH, Hakar Yanawa, verse 19, Wayatazawa, Gum, Af, Hasha Naya, Gum, Af, Hashala Yashaya, Gum, Af, Kal, Aha, Lakayum, Akharya, Ha'aida Rayum, La'amar, Kadabar, Hazah, Fada Bara 1, Al, Aishar, Bama Taza'a Kum, Athwa, verse 20, Wa'amar Thum, Gum, Hana, Ibad Dak, Ya'ai Kwab, Hakara Yanawa, Kaya Amor, Akapara, Panyawa, Bama Naka, Haha Lakath, La Panya, Wa'akara, Karaya, Kan, Ara'a, Panyawa, Awalaya, Yasha'a, Panya, verse 21, Watha Ibar, Hamanacha, Il, Panyawa, Wa'a, Lun, Lun, Balayala, Balayala, YAHUAH, Bama Kana, verse 22, Wayakwam, Balayala, YAHUAH, Wakwak, Af, Shafya, Nashaya, Wa'af, Shafya, Shapa, Kaf, Yawa, Wa'af, Hakad, Aishar, Yalada, Yawa, Ya'ai Bar, Af, Ma'ai Bar, Yakwa, Yabak, Slakia. That's it. Okay, McCall, if you could.
Sorry.
Slakia, okay.
16 to 22.
Come.
The book of Genesis, chapter 32, verse 16. And he delivered them unto the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves. And he said unto his servants, pass over before me, and put a space betwixt drove and drove. Verse 17. And he commanded the foremost, saying, when Esau my brother meeteth thee, you gotta say something?
Go ahead.
When Esau meeteth thee, and asked thee, saying, whose art thou? And whither goest thou? And whose are these before thee? Verse 18. Then thou shalt say, they be thy servant Jacob's. It is a present sent unto my lord Esau. And behold, also he is behind us. Verse 19. And so commanded he the second and the third, and all that followed the drove, saying, oh, this manner shall ye speak unto Esau, when ye find him. And say ye moreover, behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me. And afterward I will see his face. Peradventure he will accept of me. Verse 21. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. Verse 22. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives, his 2 women servants, and his 11 sons, and passed over the ford Jabbok. That's it.
That's it. So that's self-explanatory. You know, like black people always have to do what we have to do. We always got to appease the so-called white man, right? When the oppressor approach you, like if I call it revenue agents, right? When the police approach you, what do you always got to do to appease them? Have your license and registration already in your hand, both hands on the steering wheel, if it's at night with the light on in your cab, right? If you're walking on the street and they approach you, yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, right? We got to come with the pleasantries. But if it's their own people, either my woman could walk into the precinct and start shooting up the precinct. And they tase her and subdue her. Right? But a sister saying, the Lord rebuke you, and she gets unalive, shot in the face, and unalive. So it's nothing new under the sun, as the scripture says. Because even back then, thousands of years ago, Jacob had to do what? Split his household in 2 and send one set of his family ahead, half of his cattle ahead, knowing that the so-called white man was going to be envious. Right. And if he takes it, it's going to appease him and just let him know I'm behind. So whatever come before you, if you want it, go ahead, take it. So you'll have enough. So when I come with mine, now you won't take it. Even both is his, but he's just saying, I'm willing to lose that. Because Jacob know that what? He will always double it, right? Isn't that what it's like here in America? We create so-called white man take it, and we invent something new, right? We invented the blues, they came and stole that. We left that alone, right? We invented jazz music. They came and stole that. Right? With the big bands and all that, they stole jazz music. We left that. We created hip hop. Now they're saying Eminem is the GOAT. Right? Now in 2024, we in the white man is the head of rap. Right? The so-called Jew that owned the 5 record label or music industry companies, they control all the revenues while we get the celebrity, but they get all the revenue. Right. Susie, an accountant, is making more than Jay-Z. Check that out. Your favorite rapper is making less than Susie, the secretary, because she works at Warner Music Group. She got a summer house in the Hamptons. Right? Little Dirk just got arrested. Sending out a hit against his brother, allegedly. Right? Like Captain Tazaric, you're a Muslim now. They show you the Most High don't play. The Most High don't play. Because he did all that dirt in the street, and then now he want to exalt Muhammad over the Most High? So the Most High, not trying to speak for the Most High, but we know that the Most High doesn't like nobody to put anybody over. Right. So Dirk, being an Israelite, elevated Muhammad, the Most High turned him over into the hand of his enemies. Right. The wicked, which is my sword. Now little Dirk is going to jail. Right? Where's Muhammad? How come Muhammad didn't deliver him out of the hands of Esau the oppressor? Showing you that as Israelite. Go ahead, officer. I buy.
Time check 11:55.
All right, so we'll just have to leave that there. Bring the service to a close. Is there any questions online, Officer Adbad?
Not on StreamYard.
Any questions?
The
on
one
TikTok?
Muslim wanted to know why we dress in gold, because in their religion, men ain't supposed to dress in gold or not wear gold, but they wear gold all the time. So
What did you just say? He said what?
He said, why do we have gold on like a woman?
Right? And he said what?
That's what he said.
No, he said in their religion what?
Yeah, no, I said in their religion, they're not allowed to wear gold.
Okay, that's their religion.
That's what I said to him.
Islam ain't nothing to do with Israelites.
Come.
Islam ain't got nothing to do with us. There's no law against jewelry. You understand? There's no law against jewelry. The Most High told us to beautify ourselves. You understand? Israelites been wearing jewelry. You know, the heathen nations, of course, they don't know nothing about beauty. You could see a dirty teeth Arab with a bunch of gold on, still like putting diamonds on a pig. It's lucky.
Come.
Right? We're different. That's why. So if you want to know out there why Israelites wear gold, because the Most High gave us gold and diamonds to beautify ourselves. We don't need it, but it's just an added extra bonus.
Right.
We know what to do with it. You're a heathen, so of course you don't know what the benefit of gold is. That's why y'all stole it and y'all sell it back to us, because it don't have no value with y'all. They own all the jewelry store, but you ever seen an Arab with gold and jewelry on, regardless of not being in their religion? But the unpracticing Muslim, do they wear gold? No. Abdul, you never seen Abdul, not no walk on with those dirty white long dresses on. David had a gold grill. You understand? Get me real quick, Bakar, Isaiah 3:16.
Isaiah 3:16.
Come.
Come.
And we'll end with that. Just to answer the question, why do we wear gold?
Now, I was going to take him to King Solomon.
Yeah, you can, but I just, you know.
Come.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
Yeah, go ahead.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and winked eyes, walking and mingling as they go and make thinking with their feet. Verse 17, therefore the Lord will smite with a scrub the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
I read on.
And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
You know, go back up 13. 3 and 13.
Verse 13, the Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. 14, the Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. Verse 15, what mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God of hosts. Right. 16, moreover, the Lord saith, because
18?
Yeah.
Okay, come. Go to 18.
Verse 18, in the day of the Lord will take away.
The Lord is going to do what?
In the day of the Lord will take away the bravery of their thinking.
Of their tinkling ornaments.
The tinkling ornaments about their feet.
The tinkling ornaments is jewelry that the women was going to wear on their feet. Read on.
And their clothes and their round tires like the moon.
19.
The chains.
The what?
The chains.
The what?
Chains and the bracelets and the mufflers.
Read on.
The bonnets.
The bonnets.
The bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands.
And the what?
Headbands.
Read on.
And the tablets and the earrings.
And the what?
earrings,
Read.
the rings and those jewels,
And nose jewels. Read on.
the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins,
The hot combs. Read on. 23.
the glasses, and the fine line,
Linen.
and the hoods, and the vows.
Right? So right there, the Most High said he's going to take that away. So prior to him taking it away, what did we have, Officer Picard? Nose rings, bracelet on our ankles, in our nose, in our ears. So was it a sin? No, the Lord said we had it, but as a punishment, he's going to take it away. So if it's not a punishment, that means what? The Lord gave us all those things to beautify ourselves.
Right.
That's why we rock jewelry. The only nation that really rock jewelry, if you look on the world, right? You go to I.S.U.K, they use it in their teeth. They use it as filling and everything. Go to Caribbean, the same thing. Go here with Judah, grills. You understand? The Native Americans, what they do with gold and different precious stones, because that's Israelite culture. So we'll end it right there. We don't have to go back and forth with these heathens. Y'all just want to understand. You understand? Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand the salt and the flavor.
Go ahead. I have one more question. If you
Go ahead.
Simeon on Instagram, on TikTok wants to know, are whites seen as injustice and unworthy in your belief?
Are they seen as unjust and unworthy? Yeah, the Bible just read. Maybe you came in late, but read Job 9 and 24. They were called the wicked. And Psalms 50 and 16 said they're not supposed to teach the Bible, right? And Romans 9:13, right? God said that he hates them. That's, just to cut it brief, we could go into it, but Romans 9:13. So are they worthy? No. The scripture said, and you read on further in Romans, it's saying what? They're the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. Meaning they were created to be destroyed.
Right.
They were created to be destroyed so God could use them to show his power.
Right.
Because why? In the earth, Esau is celebrated as the greatest military. Right? They did jacking up the children of Ishmael, and Ishmael is looking like, he's taking the L left and right. But at the end of the day, the Most High is going to step in and destroy Esau with all his military might. You understand? So everybody can see the greatness and the power of the Most High.
Right.
In thee will I show my power. So when Esau go down, everybody's going to say what after that? Surely the God of Israel is the God of the earth. You understand? The only God. So with that, we'll bring the service to a close. Any other questions? You just got to tune in to the I.S.U.P.K classes during the week. So with that, we'll call up Officer I.B.A.D again, Babu Shah. Men up here at Medium. Myself.
I.B.A.D, ban Benyami, ban YAHUSHUA.
I.B.A.D, ban Benyami, ban YAHUSHUA.
YAHAWASHI Shaba
YAHAWASHI Shaba.
All the start getting popped at the end.
YAHUSHUA, which means to Israel.
Men of Israel, I invite you to stand to salute the Torah. How by Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
YAHAWASHI YAHUSHUA Barak Yah.
YAHAWASHI Shabrak.
All right, and Majam or Panya Hakodam. Guys, Wasar and face the east. Turn and face the east.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Malakutah.
Aba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
I.S.U.P.K.
Baharatazah.
YAHUAH.
YAHUAH.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemayim.
Nathanawa.
Come.
Come.
Cow.
Cow.
Your one. Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawawafnawa.
Kawawafnawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kawawafnawa.
Kawawafnawa.
Alla'ah. Ayanawa.
Bayanawa.
Sayawan.
Anasayawan.
Abor.
Abor.
Washayanawa.
Awashayanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rad.
Rad.
Hayab.
Hayab.
Akab.
Akab.
Malakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahatapara.
Bara.
La'awalumya.
La'awalumya.
Aman.
Amen. English translation. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Cock, the power in Hebrew. YAHAWASHI YAHUSHUA.
YAHAWASHI YAHUSHUA.
YAHUAH.
Thanawa. Akat. Larba'ah. Kamakala. Kamarawa. Akat. Tahar. Tazariah. Akat. Wa'akwim. Amathim. Akat. Arakawa. Atama'ala. Garisha. Hashem Yahushua. English translation, Yahawah. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel in Hebrew. YAHAWASHI YAHUSHUA.
YAHAWASHI YAHUSHUA.
Barak Lanawa.
YAHUSHUA.
YAHAWAH.
SICARII. Hashem Yahushua. Bless Israel, English translation, Yahawah. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
I.S.U.P.K. power structure blessing. Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
YAHUSHUA.
YAHUSHUA.
YAHAWAH.
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 YAHANNA.
English translation. Bless you, Yahawah.
Bless you, Yahawah.
And Yahushua.
Yahushua.
And Michael.
Michael.
And the angel.
Angel.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Manager Yahanna.
The generals.
General.
The captains.
Captain.
The officers.
Officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
Sisters.
Yahawah in the name of Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.O.C.K.
YAHUAH.
BAYAN.
YAHUAH.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ma'an.
YAHWAH.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shamayam.
Waharatazah.
Waharatazah.
Ayathan.
Namawat.
Regalka.
Aliyanawan.
Shamarka.
Hanala'a.
Yanawan.
Yanawan.
Wala'ah.
Yashun.
Shamar.
Nashrallah. Yahawah. Shamarka. Yahawah. Zalka. Aliyah. Yemenka. Halomam. Ashamash. La'ah. Makaka. Layala. Yahawah. Shamarka. Makarai. Yashamar. Atapashka. Yahawah. Yashamar. Taza'atka. Waba'atka. English translation. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahawah,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
This time forth
and even forevermore.
Some days written in Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Adamayalaka.
Adamayalaka.
Karash.
Abakarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
What?
Yashukwat.
Wa'al.
Al.
Ayahanna.
Ayahanna.
Awayayaka.
Awayabika.
Yahamadyawan.
Yahamadyawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ayaromba.
Yahweh.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Yaktah.
Waitah.
Aitazawa.
Aitazawa.
Wanyaka.
Atasabawanyuka.
Marwa.
Amarwa.
Kawa.
Akawa.
Kakida.
Manakakida.
Goya.
Goya.
Wala.
Wala.
Yasakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashira.
Shem Yashira.
Da.
Auda.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Awa Aitazawa.
Aitazawa.
Abba.
Waba.
Kadwa.
Wakadwa.
Alika.
Alika.
Arya.
Boriya.
Akarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahawya.
Ahawya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Yashima.
Yashimai.
Ahayim.
Ahayim.
Alayom.
Alayom.
Mawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wagorium.
Wagorium.
Ball.
Ball.
Amawan.
Ma'amawan.
Amalak.
Ma'amalak.
Alashab.
Alashab.
Abishabia.
Abishabia.
Kazawar.
Kazawar.
Ramashawar.
Ramashawar.
Lawak.
Lamawak.
Amon.
Aimon.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarwa.
Zarwa.
Bonyalawak.
Bonyalawak.
Salah.
Salah.
Shalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Wanakal.
Wanakal.
Kawashwan.
Kawashwan.
Shabba.
Nashayahu.
Bayan the Iro.
Bayan the Iro.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Datma.
Ladatma.
Shetamwa.
Shayatanwa.
Nadayanawa.
Nadayayanwa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakazamana.
Wakazamana.
Kanasiya Kumbu.
Kanasiya Kumbu.
Ashore.
Ashore.
Amorwa.
Amorwa.
Narashab.
Narashab.
Nawa.
Lanawat.
Nahawa.
Nahawa.
Alahayam.
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 Shetamwa.
Shayatanwa.
Gadala.
Gadala.
Kwash.
Wakwash.
Anyarukwa.
Apanyaruka.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Ira ya Ira.
Ira ya Ira.
Wakalaba.
Walaba.
Alahat.
Alahat.
Orion.
Orion.
Kan.
Kan.
Radatma.
Radatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapafka.
Wapafka.
Lahalon.
Lahalon.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Punyon.
Punyon.
Walawan.
Walawan.
Kwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Ayaai.
Ayaai.
Wakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabatwa.
Wayaabadwa.
Wayaaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayabda.
Kayata.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Ayawan.
Aliwan.
Akaha Arakaza.
Alkaharataza. Psalms 83, English translation. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Lord, thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against
against thy people,
thy people.
and consulted against thy hated ones.
Against thy hated one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
Let us cut them off.
from being a nation,
be the nation.
that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together
They have come together
with one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
You know,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and
the Moab and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assures us to join with them.
Sure, is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They welcome the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
and
Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished and endured.
parents that endure.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as good for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make your numbers like the
and
world.
like Zion.
Like the
Yea,
earth.
all their princes
All their princes.
as the Ba,
As the Ba.
and as Zalmunna,
And as Yahweh.
who says, let us take to
Let's
ourselves
say to
the
ourselves,
houses of Yahweh, their possession.
the possession
Oh, my
of
power,
our power.
make them like a wheel.
Make them like a will.
As the stubble before the
As
wind,
the stone before the wind.
and as the flames set at the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them.
with thy tempest,
With thy tempest.
and make them afraid
Thy storm.
with thy storm.
Thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Let the faithful say,
that they may seek thy name.
may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be confounded.
and troubled forever.
Shall fly.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame.
and perish, that men may know
May know
that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, of the Most High, over all the earth. I have to set up the curses. Repeat after me. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed be Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua.
And give Yahushua.
Baba Kushah,
Yahushua.
listen to us now.
To us now.
Right now. Send evils and curses
He was the curse
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction to the
to
heathen
the heathen
that speak against us,
speak against us.
thy prophets,
My prophet,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses
Evils and curses
and punishment
punishment
and destruction
destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen.
and shake loose the treasures
Give us the treasure
of the rich of Israel
of Israel.
that refuse to give to the school.
Refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches
to enter into thy sanctuary.
to enter thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction
Destruction
to the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the nations
and the nation.
and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, the government of our enemies, Amalek synagogue and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft,
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program,
Space program.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwave, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the medium, through the whole world. Cause them to shake as thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. Sisters, you shall be in.
Sisters, you can remain standing for a second.
Okay, sisters, you shall be in. Men of Israel, let's give each other a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Shabbat. I Barak. Yahawah Shabbat. Yajimata. Sar, which means to turn, face the sisters. Sisters, Imadium. Yamanu Shabbat is your right hand clasped over your left, your feet at a 45-degree angle, your head covered in bow. You repeat the salute back to us. Men of Israel, Imadu Shabbat. Imadu Barak. Yahawah Shema Alatam Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Yajimata. Class dismissed. Any akio, either one you want to be anointed before it. Feet.